Hello everyone, once again welcome to the YouTube channel of CLAT Law by IMS. My name is Siddhant Singh and struggling with one of the most irritating problem while preparing for any law entrance exam is how to cover our current affairs, our general knowledge, and since now the 6 months have already passed from Jan till May, that is almost like 5 months, and 6 months have started, that is in the month of June. Now you are struggling how to cover up that backlog. So is there anyone who's going to help me out? Yes, I am there. In this video, I'm going to take you on every problem, every challenge which you are facing. जो भी problem आपको हो रही है, I'm going to answer it over here, and please remain with me in this video till the end, because there are small things which I have covered up in this video, in this session. So I would request all of you to watch the video till the end. So let's start the session. So as like every time we have been doing that, I tell you the session flow. So over here I have also jotted down that what is going to be covered up in the entire video. So first of all, we'll just bit of understanding that why this GK current affair is crucial for the law entrances exam. So a bit of discussion around it. Challenges majorly faced by students. So you are watching this video, you know that you are facing that problem, that challenge. So those are being pointed out over here. The multiple steps I have noted down, 4-step structure for all the students to like cover up how to do it majorly for the entrance exam, that is CLAT, AILET, SLAT, which majorly going to happen in December 2025. Then some additional tips which I have thought of on my own, keeping in mind the problems with a lot of students faced meeting me offline, online, and coming up with those issues. And at the end, there would be a suggestion from my end. So, okay. So this is what the session is about. Please remain with me on this video. If you are there on our YouTube channel for the very first time, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you like this video, please do like the video and press the bell icon also. Okay. So the first over here is that why GK or the current affairs subject is majorly important to focus. So as you can see, weightage for the CLAT exam, CLAT UG exam, it's majorly around 28 to 32 questions, which account for 25% of the total paper out of 120. It's not only CLAT UG, but if you'll see any law entrance exam, current affairs will going to be there. You talk about AILET, you talk about SLAT, IMS SLAT, Maharashtra, CT, LNAT UKM, it's not there, so that's a separate thing. The majorly English is there. So, and the other exam like CUET, UG, and everywhere the current affair paper is going to be there. Okay. Then it helps in the overall score boost. So sir, at times we fail to memorize everything, but if you know the answer to the point, you don't have to read everything in detail in the main paper. You just know the answer, you mark it and you know it. Like in English, in legal, in logical, English and legal, what exactly happens is you need to comprehend it, you need to analyze it. In maths, you need to solve it. Over here, it helps you to boost because you know the answer, that's it. So this is where easy to revise. Yes, it's easy to revise, but there is an if it has been regularly updated. So this is again an important part, and at the end it become a foundation for legal reasoning and essays. That means for the paragraphs. So there are some legal current affairs which takes place, some updation, some amendment, some bill, act, anything which comes, it automatically become part of your current affairs, and that needs to be there in your own knowledge. Okay. So this is what is the major thing, but the major challenges which is being faced by a lot of students is noted over here. But if you believe that sir, this is an extra problem which I am facing, so drop into the comments. So that's why I've just noted over here. I would request all the students to drop into the comments which is the problem in contrast with the current affairs part you are facing. Let us know, we'll come up with that. And you know that our education advisors are also there, where you can go and get in touch with them on one-on-one counseling. So the link is provided in the description, check it out. That okay. So the challenges major faces, the time crunch is the biggest problem. So सबसे ज़्यादा a lot of students come is because sir other subjects are taking the priority, because you say कि sir बाकी subject में English, legal, logical, ये सारे subjects में I am being imposed more and I have to study. In current affairs, so much to study, it's big like an ocean. So how much to study and everything. So there is a time crunch which always happens. Then an overwhelming content, a lot of content, it's almost like an ocean, so much to cover up. That is another challenge phase, and it is the biggest problem that sir I was studying current affairs, I studied in January, in February, but I failed to cover up that in March, and now the backlog has happened. So this is what is inconsistency is the problem happens, because that has not actually become a habit. But one point you need to know. Today only I have realized this thing when I was like making up this PPT, that if you see current affair just as a subject for your entrance exam, you have been mistaken, because you have already decided to make your future in the field of law. You need to keep yourself updated about the current events, because when you go and meet people, go for debates, extempore and everything in the colleges, this habit has to be there. So you can't get away from this thought ki I have done this particular subject in the entrance exam, now I'm away with that. No, it's not like कि 10th तक maths था, कर लिया, उसके बाद no science maths, I've shifted to commerce. That was an option, but this is no more an option now. So it has to have an habit and a poor revision strategy. So I'm going to tell you about this. These are the major challenges faced, and I agree कि आप भी ऐसे कोई challenges face कर ही रहोगे. That's why you are there on the video. Thank you. चलो. So the step one is I will go to prioritize topics and the sources. This is the basic thing. A lot of students fail to get hold of it, is they don't prioritize that particular topic, that which topics to study. So these are the major topics which account for the entire paper or the most of the paper. So you have a national, international events for CLAT specific I'm talking about. Then some new appointments happen, awards, summits happen like G20 summit, new CJ appointment, everything, Naya award, किसी को Padma Vibhushan and everything, some bravery award, any types of awards are being there. Then some legal and the constitutional updates which happens, and environmental and reports. Besides this, these are some less important ones, but you can just read it when you read up to the newspapers. But sir, it becomes a biggest problem for us to concise our sources, that which source to study. Someone is doing from a magazine, someone is doing through the website, someone is going to the YouTube channel, someone is going to the newspaper, what to study. So if you can limit these sources, majorly newspaper, your magazine and the online classes which are there, and the monthly roundup on our YouTube channel which comes every month at the end of the month or the start of the month, then you can go and cover up this only. Rest you don't have to go for ki wahan ye, yahan pe ye, nothing. Don't be in that haphazard manner. So stick to the reliable sources, newspaper and the monthly compilations or the monthly magazines which we provide, or any monthly magazine, any book which your institute provides, you can refer to that. That's it. Multiple sources don't solve a problem, because if there is an event related to the Operation Sindoor, which the event happened, or the Indus Water Treaty which has happened, then guys, it will going to be similar everywhere. So you should know the topic and read about it in depth. What is the pre and the past? Okay. The second step is make a catch-up schedule. So catch-up schedule is basically, I have started reading it. Now I know, I go through the classes, I read the magazines, I read the newspaper, everything is going on, but there is a inconsistent part which has happened, so you need to catch up that thing. So how you can do it is dedicate 30 to 45 minutes daily to GK. It's this much time only, that's it. Because you believe, sir, someone said 2 hours, someone said 3 hours. I agree, that is definitely going to be there, but अभी तो सुबह उठने की आदत ही नहीं पड़ी, and you are thinking that you are going to run for a marathon. समझ रहे हो? ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, because if you have decided that I am going to run a marathon of 10 kilometers or 5 kilometers or 3 kilometers, first you need to build up a habit of at least getting up in the morning and walk for at least 10-15 minutes or in half an hour. Then slowly, steadily the habit is going to be there. Then you increase the time duration. So if someone is watching this video and have no idea, nothing at all, please at least start doing this thing. But sir, there is a 5-month backlog which has happened. I'm started right now. What to do? Just simple thing. Start from the recent 1-2 months first. So we are in the month of June. The events are going to take place. Continue with that. But start with May and April right now. Don't directly start from January and take it about 5 months. No, go for 1-2 months in the back order. That is how you'll catch it up. Okay. Once you catch it up, then move backwards in chunks. Last 3 months. Weekly targets. So in the last 3 months, whatever I have, make your weekly targets. It's like that in the first week of, so like the June has already passed, maybe in the second week of June, I'm going to cover up 15 days of my May month. Then in the third week of June, I'm going to cover up the first part of the May month. Then in the later part of the last week of the June, I'm going to cover up the April part. Slowly, steadily, that so 3 months ka weekly target you need to fix it up. That is what this point means. I hope everyone has understood. But still, if you face any problem, you're not able to understand much more and need anything in detail, drop into the comments, I'll let you know. Then use monthly PDFs or the reliable resources. This is how you are going to cope it up. So weekly target banao, daily target se pura achieve nahi ho payega. Make a weekly target. Do it on every Sunday after you give the mock. That Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to cover up this month's topic. So, and when you make it for the entire month, you will see ki is month mein the ongoing topic, you need to keep it in mind. This is what you're going to pick it up along with the ongoing part jo already chal raha hai. So it's very easy. So previous को 30-45 minutes के बीच में you just need to revise the previous months and the ongoing part is happening. That's it. Next is the smart revision tactics. So once I have started reading about what is the ongoing thing happening, what is the previous months, I have already divided into weeks for the last 3 months, then I will going to make up my notes for that. These are the one-liner notes or the flashcards for quick recall. So when you are studying, you need to note down those cards if you are comfortable making that. Else you have the concise magazine, that's more important, and in your class you just make your notes, but try to make these notes topic wise. But if you have magazine, something has been taught in the class, in your magazine only make the notes so that everything is at one place. Use those cards, everything, and then moving forward start revising everything weekly. So whatever you have done in the first week, एक वीक में जो कवर किया, in the next week when you are going to study, please cover the previous week part. So every 10-15 minutes can help. So it's simple way, like for example, I have started from 10th of June till 15th of June. Whatever you have already studied in this part, the next part comes from 16 to 20 of June. So when you sit on 16th, revise this only for 10-15 minutes. That is what I am saying. Whatever you have done in the previous week, your classes, your previous months, only 10-15 minutes of just going through. Sir, going through will going to help? Yes, this is the major crux, or I would say the most important point is to keep current affairs in your mind is only repeat reading. Because it's an ocean, you can't memorize it like a subject because you are not encyclopedia, no Wikipedia, no Google, nothing. You are human being. And how it will going to be there in your mind? When you keep on repeat reading. Like a simple example of Operation Sindoor. Every single Indian knows about what is Indus Water Treaty. Even though they would have studied it in their school history part, the geography part, they must have studied why this treaty was made, India, Pakistan, and what all countries are being part of that Indus River. Everyone would have studied, but it would not be there. But it was so much there in the news, everyone kept on hearing it. It went back into my subconscious mind, now it's there. So that is how you also have to make your current affairs topics relatable. Keep repeatedly reading it again and again. The number of times you are able to read it, that would be great. So learning on the first part is important, but repeat reading in the second part is very much important. Try as many times you can read that particular topic, but it's simple. Whatever I've studied in 1 week, I'm going to revise it before I pick up any new topic. That's it. That's simple. And अगर ये tip आपको अच्छी लग रही है, लग रहा है कि हाँ sir, this is giving me some boost and power, drop into the comments कि yes sir, it is helpful. Okay, चलो. Next is keep a GK journal, summarize important facts. So that is completely your GK book has to be there, because a lot of toppers and a few rankers also from IMS have also made it a point to us. Soon we are coming up with those videos also on our channel. So go watch that also. They have made it, ki sir, when we write the notes, those notes becomes relatable for us because it's what we have written, and that is where they are able to learn it up. Next, last step is the practice questions and the mocks. So you must have already been giving the mock, but a question ki sir, how to cover up all those previous mocks? It's a question mark. No need to cover up everything at once. Like you are giving mocks on Sunday, so between 2 Sundays you have time, go for the previous mock which you have undone. Go for it. But if you have already given it, pick up questions of GK related to the topics which you have already studied and test it up that whether you are able to recall it or not. Then solve daily, weekly MCQs to test retention. So if you have weekly or monthly or half monthly. Any tests are available on the portal. Please go for it. Practice CLAT style passages with GK question and analyze the wrong answers. Now in GK, a lot of times students don't do this third part. What? That they don't analyze why this question, why this particular answer was wrong. I made it a point. So you go and check what all other options says, that why these options create a confusion and what is the right answer, and please go and check that part. So understand the question and understand the options also. Don't just come to a conclusion, okay, this was the answer, it's okay. No. Go and do a proper analysis for the focus revision. Then only you are going to remember it. Okay. Next is few additional tips. I'm going to cover up this last part. That few additional tips for you people is use new apps. If any app you have, if you follow any The Hindu ka app or any e-Hindu paper or any of Indian Express app is there, or a summary once is there, it's go for it. Listen to the podcast when you travel. Okay, so now these are nothing where I'm talking about that you have to do it on the daily basis. No, when you travel, you go on vacations. Yes, घूमना फिरना तो बंद हो ही नहीं रहा है, घूम ही रहे, family vacations पे जा रहे हैं. So when you are going, please keep these apps with you. Like you have Instagram, this, that, everywhere you have, it's okay. You can keep these apps with you. Keep yourself updated. Keep listening to the podcast related to those topics which are already there. Then go for it. A group revision session with your friends and buddies has to be there, because when we learn, when we share, it is definitely going to there in my brain. Like I have been talking to students about the legal topics so much that now it has been inherently in my brain now. Now no one is going to come up and able to erase it until unless I have taken something and then my memory gets erased. Besides that, no one can erase this because it has now been in my subconscious mind. So just take up these revision sessions with your friends. Make a friend at least for the study buddy. It will going to be helpful for both of them. Next is the make short videos. Oh, sorry. Just a second. Okay. It says that make a short video or mind maps to visualize these key events. So now it becomes an important point that if somewhere you are able to record these videos on your own and watch the same videos, share it among yourself with your friends, that is going to be helpful. And the last one is don't stress, but you need to stay consistent. So it's okay that there are backlogs which are there. We understand there's so much to study, balance out school, balance out your junior colleges and everything. But slowly, steadily, if you'll start small, if you'll stay regular, everything is going to be covered. So a small habit of 30 to 40 minutes daily, it will going to add up slowly, steadily, and everything will be at place. Quality over quantity has to be there. So start reading about it, focus on the most relevant news, and please trust that process. So based on this particular gradual progress, every 10 minutes of daily revision adds up. Remember this thing. And if you are not remembering it, you are not trusting your instinct, you are not trusting your own efforts. So guys, that's simple. Stay updated, stay ahead, and thank you so much for watching this video till the end. And we are going to come up with more informative videos. So guys, please do subscribe to our channel. And once again, thank you so much. Siddhant sir signing off. Any more videos you needed, please drop into the comments and let us know. Bye bye, take care.